Okay, hey, quick message before I go to bed. So, remember how I said that God said He was going to remove the barriers of the spirit realm and allow all that shit to come through? Well, it's happened. I have witnessed in real time since I've been here in this town angels, fallen angels coming in the sky and then boom, descending and coming in the flesh. Okay? Uh, if you feel like people are getting more weird or acting weirder, it's not them anymore. It's these demons in people. So these are the signs of the times, bro, and we got to understand what we're witnessing and what we're looking at. Demons are inhabiting people. Real stuff is starting to happen. People are being scared of people that they've known for a while, but yet now they're being strange. People are open vessels for these spirits, just like like a few others, are vessels for the Most High. Okay? Well, these people are vessels for the dark. I have witnessed at night here. Let me tell you how this operation's been going. It's a thing called night riders. Okay, I just have this knowing, night riders. The people come up here on motorcycles and fast horsepower cars, noisysome. Okay, that's what the Bible calls it, and they ran all night long, all night long. And the spirit is allowing me to know you don't have to take this. You've been taking this. You hear that? You've been taking this. That means I'm right about what I'm saying. But God told me I don't have to take this. I have authority. And since He gave me the knowing on what these things were, these are not regular, real people. These are fallen angels. These are hellhounds. These are night riders. Just like it reminds me of the Nicolas Cage movie called Ghost Rider. These are night riders, okay? And they come straight from hell to torment me, all night long. So I ended up casting them out, and there's been a real difference. And I guess that was a warning just now. You heard that? Whoop. For what reason? For what reason? And now I guess that's another warning or a test. We'll see what's going to happen. That they're going to come up to my tent and do something else tonight. But let me tell you what happened. Before I went in this tent tonight, I looked up in the sky and I saw all these portals above my head, and these spirits, unclean spirits, and I felt them as my ears was popping. And so then I was looking for my angels, and it's like clouds in the sky and stuff like that, and you don't even see the moon, but the moon supposed to be out and all this. It's a crescent tonight, but anyway. And I'm like, what the heck? And then I always sense where to look in the sky, and I turned and I looked, and lo and behold, I seen a tiny little star. And as I was looking at it, it just appeared out the blue. It got brighter and brighter and bigger as I waved at it. I couldn't believe it was my angels to let me know that they're watching out for me. The fact is that whenever they reveal themselves to me, people are doing spells again. People are doing spells again, and my angels. Oh, that's what I thought. Because see, what I said was, these night riders got to go and be cast into hell, or they go to the people who conjured them up and ride by their house all night. Do what you turn on them, return to sender. That's what I said. And then any of the humans that are in their cars with their loud cars, I noticed all of them have loud cars on purpose, okay? Because they mess with the frequency of things, okay? Yes, frequency is important. Sound, tones, all of that shit. That's why they do what they do, okay? They don't want me to stay in a certain frequency. They try to disrupt. But anyway, I said as for the humans, there was some humans that came in with their loud cars. And so I spoke and I said, yeah, they had to come in because they was wondering why the night riders stopped coming. Nah, they be on all black, motorcycles and shit. And I said, if they come in, strip them. I said, I don't want nobody coming down this road anymore. And so some of the humans, about 2 or 3 of them, it has died down a lot, but about 2 or 3 of them had came by here testing me, slinging magic. So I spoke it out my mouth, and now they're going to have to deal with what they deal with. When their car get towed or busted or their engine blown, that's on them. You want to mess with me. But anyway, this is God teaching me the authority that I have in Christ, in Him. And so I thought that was interesting. But yeah, it's been very busy tonight. I don't know. I mean, I'll tell you one thing. I have not seen these people at night do choppers over my head. Now today, they had the clouds in the sky. It was supposed to rain, all this shit. It's being stopped. So they were mad. They had so much clouds. There was no way the sun can shine. But when I mustered up enough strength, I couldn't really. I was dealing with today because today was my late husband's birthday. Okay, so I didn't even come out the tent or anything until like 12 p.m. when somebody came up there and gave me some things to be warm. Okay, like the hat that I got on and stuff like that, because it's going to get cold and all of this. So we're going to see. It's been a battle of power here since I've been here. All right. But anyway, so what was I saying? All right. Sorry about that. I had to pray because more portals just opened and more entities came through. Okay. This is what the Father just told me. So I prayed. But yeah, today, so once I started moving around, then the sun broke through. It was a miracle. It was such a miracle that these folks had to get in their plane and fly it over my head. First it was a chopper. Then it was a plane within 5 minutes of each other. That was crazy. Okay. All right. Then at nighttime, now it's like sundown, dark as hell. It was supposed to rain because they done put some clouds in the sky and this and that third. Nothing happened. But this is what happened. Freaking choppers was flying over my head again tonight. It's a lot of activity. And I believe that's why my angel let itself be known. At night, it was just a twinkle little star type of shit. And it got bright and lit up like, I don't know. Some people say I have the ETs on my team. Well, they did visit me several times. What do I hear? Yeah, so, but I don't fool around with them ETs because I do believe that they're demonic entities, so I don't know. But I do have the angels of God, and that's enough for me. Until I learn more information, and I'm sure God is going to show me more stuff on this road. But yeah, so that's what's going on tonight. It's very interesting. God is showing me I don't have to take a lot of this stuff. See, when I was telling y'all, and I said, hold on, and I came back and I said I had to pray because another portal opened and more entities came through and more night riders. Right before, let me tell you how, because a cop just came out the blue and said, woo woo, like did that. And then boom, all these night riders. It's something about the EMS and the cops. That's another thing I've been noticing. Anybody that I've been listening to online about talking about my story and stuff like that, are trying to give me encouragement. It's like they got the same things going on in their background. Anytime people are tied into my energy, how the hell are you mirroring the very thing that's going on in my background? Like anybody that I look at, so many different readers, sirens, motorcycles, revving of engines. It's like, what is going on? How is that possible? Why? And I used to look at these people all the time and they didn't have all this going on, but yet it's like everybody's tied into my frequency. And as I speak now, I'm feeling. It's something from above they're using on me. I asked Michael to send the angel and destroy it and dismantle their device. It's something. That's what God is telling me. They're trying to draw, either from the cars down here or from above. Okay, but this is coming from above. Oh no, it is a car, or both. They're on the outskirts. They can't come close no more. And then, until they open the next portal. So I'm going to have to keep on praying against that. They mad that I have this knowledge. Where am I getting it from? From the Most High Yah. Okay? Like I've been trying to tell everybody. But it's cool. Listen, y'all. You're going to see some weird stuff. You already seen weird stuff. I told you. They were opening portals from the ocean itself to above. They are letting in these wicked spirits. These wicked spirits are coming in and they inhabiting people that are not tied to Christ. Now that's different. Now that sounds like a truck, an 18-wheeler. So we want to play these games? But anyway, yes, so just be on the lookout. And if you are dealing with someone that is being very weird or acting different, just understand you can cast, you're dealing with spirit. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood. Angels track them down, destroy them, cast them out of this realm, cut them off from my life, and close the portals. Hunt them all down. If that is a Knight Rider, if it's a human, destroy their vehicle, strip them of their power, and destroy the devices in Yahushua Mashiach's name. It is done. And this is what I have to do all night. And as I do this, I've been, like I said, I knew they have something planned tonight. I don't know. Every moon cycle, they said, you heard the cops. So another portal's been opened. And this is it. And so, Father Yah, close the portal. Whatever came through there, round them up. In the name of Yahushua Mashiach, cast all these wicked spirits out and close the portal and seal it with your blood of Yahushua Mashiach, never again to be open. Amen. It is done. We can do this all night. This is why they hate me. Like, how do you know? I love it. I love saying that. How do you know? Okay, y'all have a good night, guys. This should be interesting tonight. I don't know what type of moon cycle it is, but it's very, very, it's interesting. A lot of cars passing. But anyway, we'll see. I'm learning. Have a good night.